Okay, Keith Richards. I'm gonna use the Strat here because it's I got a telly pickup down here in the. I used to play a lot of Who and normally I play my Flying V's, but on this one I'm using it. It's got a telly pickup. But Keith Richards plays the old Delta Blues tune. It's his favorite tuning. He usually has the bottom string removed, so he's only playing it like on a 5-string Telecaster. But your basic tuning um, is D, G, D, G, B, D. So then you don't hardly ever play. In fact, he has the bottom string, he has this one removed on his. But I just generally mute it. And you can tell, I mean, it's the Keith Richards sound. He just loves that tuning. Um, like I said, for Brown Sugar, you're only going to do the top 5 strings. He starts it out, Brown Sugar's in G, so he goes up to the 12th fret to play it, since the guitar is tuned up in G. And he's always suspending it, and the way he suspends his chords all the time, see if I get this close enough, you just play basically, put your finger there, your middle finger there, and your ring finger over 2, which basically, if it was in standard tuning, and it was over the first fret, that's a minor 7th. But in this, it's just suspending the G. It's suspending whatever chord, whatever fret you're over. So, let's say Brown Sugar, any number of songs he plays with this because he plays so much in this tuning. But let's say, see if I can get the whole neck on here. But let's say for Brown Sugar, he starts out up at the 12th fret. And it's been many, many years since I played this thing, but this is basically how it goes. But that suspension, you just hammer on and hammer off those 2 fingers. Don't even worry about the little finger. He doesn't hardly ever use it. It's just basically a 3-finger claw position. But you can hear right here. Here's the Keith Richards sound. Now, like for Brown Sugar, the way he adapts it to that, and if I can get the whole neck in here, he starts that up here, and it's just it's okay, he holds up, goes up to the 5th. Then it's back to the beginning. Yeah. But that's Keith Richards' favorite. His whole style is based on that. suspended what I call A minor seventh over an open G, and he only plays the 5 strings. But you'll hear it in all his stuff. You'll hear that, and that's the Keith Richards sound. That is the Keith Richards sound right there. Is that open G? I mean, he just uses it all the time, all the time. This is my old. This is 60. I love 62 necks, and it's a 62 rosewood neck on a 63 body. And I got two 1954. I used to have a 1954 Strat that had, in fact, it was serial number 81. And before I sold it, I took out the pickups, the old pickups. So these are two 1954 Strat pickups here and a Telecaster here because I used to play so much Who, and I used to play a whole lot of Who songs. So I always wanted that telly sound when Townsend was playing the telly. But anyway, that's the Keith Richards. That's what he does for the Keith Richards sound.